Hello students, today we are going to learn mathematics chapter number 6, be my multiple, I will be your factor, for class 5. My dear children, this lesson begins with the story about a cat and the mouse. So this is the story about the cat and the mouse. The hungry cat is trying to catch Kunjan the mouse. Kunjan is now on the 14th step and it can jump 2 steps at a time. The cat is on the 3rd step. She can jump 3 steps at a time. If the mouse reaches 28, it can hide in the hole. Find out whether the mouse can get away safely. So students, now I'm going to tell you about the story of the mouse Kunjan. Name of the mouse is Kunjan. Kunjan the mouse, okay? So the story is like this. There is a cat and mouse. Cat can jump 3 steps in one jump. It can jump 3 steps in one jump. And mouse, the Kunjan, can jump 2 steps in one jump. So it's written here on the page number 87. Kunjan is now on the 14 steps and it can jump 2 steps at a time. Kunjan, the mouse, can jump 2 steps at a time, and cat can jump 3 steps at a time. So that's the story. That's all about the mouse and the cat. Now, the cat is on the 3rd step. At present, at this moment, the cat is on the 3rd step and mouse is on the 14th step. Now, so this 28, step number 28, can you see this? Yes, step number 28 is the last steps, and if mouse can get to this step, get to the 28 steps, means it can hide safely. It can save its own life from the cat, because just after 28 there is the hole. Here is the question: the steps on which the mouse jumps. The mouse jumps from 14th steps, because mouse is on the 14th steps at present. So mouse jumps from 14 steps to 16, 18, 20, because it can jump 2 steps at a time. 20, again 2 steps, 22, again 2 steps, 24, 26, 28 steps. Like this, mouse can jumps from mouse will jumps from 14th steps. Now number B, the steps on which the cat jumps. The cat jumps from 3rd steps to 6. It can jump 3 steps, okay, at a time. That means here in one jump it will come to 6. Again in the next jump it will come to 9. Okay, therefore I have written here the cat jumps from 3rd steps to 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 and 27 steps. Okay, now number 6, the steps on which both the cat and the mouse jumps. The steps on which both the cat and the mouse jump are 18 and 24 steps. Now let's go to the next topic. So after the story of the mouse and the cat, now we are going to learn multiple and factors. What are multiples and what are factors? So it is very easy to understand about multiples and factors, and so it is important. Okay, these multiples and factors are very important for you to understand and to learn. So example number 1, we will try to understand by looking at the example. Say there are two numbers, 2 and 6. Okay, we have taken two numbers, 2 and 6. Now we are going to find the product of two numbers, 2 and 6. So now you find the product of 2 and 6. So what is the product of 2 and 6? So product means, so let us try to understand what is a product. Product is something that when you multiply two or more numbers, the result is known as product. If you multiply 2 and 6, you will get 12. And this 12 is known as product of 2 and 6. 12 is the product of 2 and 6. Okay. So when this, after multiplying, applying 2 and 6, we got 12, and this 12 is called multiple. This 12 is called multiple. And what about 2 and 6? This 2 is a factor, and 6 is also a factor. 2 and 6 are factors of this number 12. When we multiply 2 and 6, we got 12, and 12 is known as product actually, and it has another name that is known as multiple. So when we come to the multiple, these 2 and 6 are called factors. So 2 and 6 are factors of this 12. And what about 12? And 12 is multiple. 12 is multiple of 2 and 6, and 2 and 6 are factors of 12. Okay. So here you need to write, you have to note down in your notebook this all. So after writing this, you will write one more thing, that is, you will write 2 and 6 are factors, F-A-C-T-O-R-S, factors of 12. Again, and 12 is a multiple of 2 and 6. So when we multiply these two numbers, we get 12, and that 12 is multiple. And you shouldn't think that only 2 and 6 are multiple of 12, or 2 and 6 are factors of 12. Only this much. Is not there, or are not there any numbers besides these 2 and 6 as factors of 12? So many numbers are there. So this 12 has so many numbers are there which are factor of 12. Let us see. My question was, are 2 and 6 factors of 12? Yes, 2 and 6 are factors of 12. Are not there any numbers besides 2 and 6 as factors of 12? There are so many numbers are there. For example, 1 into 12. 1 12 are 12. Is not it? That means what about this? That means you shouldn't think or you shouldn't accept or think that 2 and 6 are only factors of 12. There are so many factors. For example, 1 and 2 means 12 has many factors. For example, 1 into 12, you will get 12. And 2 into 6, that means 2 6 are 12. If you multiply 2 and 6, you will get 12. If you multiply 1 and 12, you will get 12. Again, if you multiply 3 and 4, you will get 12. That means what about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So these numbers are the factors of 1, 2, 3, here 4, 6, and 12. So these numbers are called the factors of 12. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 numbers. There are 6 factors. Total 6 factors are, this 12 has total 6 factors. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. This is how we find the factors of a number, of a given number. Okay? Now,